President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, has maintained that former 60th and late Republican President, Mr. or Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, must be buried with dignity and must be accorded his full military honors. The president said these words when he was addressing mourners at the burial ceremony of Inkosi Yamankosi Ngwenyama, paramount chief mpezeni of the Ngoni people in Chipata. The president said these words when he was addressing mourners at the burial ceremony of Inkosi Yamankosi Ngwenyama, paramount chief mpezeni IV of the Ngoni people in Chipata, Eastern Province.
Once death strikes, our next obligation is to bury the dead with dignity, as we're doing here with Inkosi Yamankosi Mpezeni IV Ngwenyama. Our duty is to bury with dignity. Then we'll have given decency to the dead, as per our customs, our culture, or indeed the Christian values. And I want to say that this applies, Bishop Lungu, to our 6th president, who we lost. It is our duty to bury him with the military protocols. He was commander-in-chief of our country. And I agree with you, we must all work together to bury our 6th president with dignity in the military style yesterday. Let us work together to do that. Thank you for mentioning that issue.
To be honest, I can't believe that it has been a year and the former 60th Republican president is not yet buried. I think we have been so unfair to his soul because no one can ever imagine themselves not buried for a year after their death. Especially that in our culture, as Zambians, we believe that at most ngati munthu amwalira 1 week, vikapitirira 2 weeks if there are any other things that have happened, but nishimwashika, but no more, ni 3 days tashika, and life moves on. Personally, I just feel we have not been fair to the president. And the reason why we have not been fair is that we have decided to allow politics take center stage. That is a problem. And I want to agree with the president that when we lose someone, the most cardinal thing to do before we start fighting, before we call each other names, is allow that person to be put to rest. But it's sad that 12 months later, the body of the former president is still in a morgue. The body is still in a mortuary. We have been unfair. We have been unfair. And when I say we, I mean everyone here. So I don't want to remove anyone from the equation. Everyone. Because we have deliberately allowed politics to take center stage. The reason why the former president is not buried right now is because of politics. It's all because of politics. It's about ego. It's about wanting to frustrate one another. It's about people trying to fight with the system. And you see, there is a way the system operates. Now, I have never worked in government, but there's the way government operates. There's the way the system works. And the moment we try to fight the system, the moment we try to fight government, honestly, for lack of a better term, we are likely to be fighting a losing battle. Because government has got its standards. Government works with protocol. There are certain things that we cannot decide in our personal capacity on behalf of government. Government just follows standards. And I know most people can call the president all sorts of names. And even after this video, I'll get insulted and others will call the president names. But much as we may want to blame him and the government for the stance that they have taken, one thing we must come to terms with is whether we like it or not, whether he said he didn't want it to happen or not, President Lungu was not an ordinary person. The two might have had their own personal differences, but that does not erase the fact that President Edgar Lungu was president of the Republic of Zambia. I want us to understand each other very well. The fact that President Hakainde Hichilema had what seemed to be personal issues or political grudges with President Edgar Lungu does not erase the fact that President Lungu was president of this country. It does not erase the fact that he was commander-in-chief. Remember, he even wore the uniform ya army, which President Hakainde Hichilema has not even worn. So, to think that this is a man that can just be buried anyhow is, for lack of a better term, being overzealous. Yeah, it's being overconfident. Because there are certain positions that one can hold, and after they leave office, their family or themselves can decide what happens to them. But in certain offices, when you hold them, you are forever an asset of the government. And that is why you people that are aspiring to be president of this country, you need to be very careful. Because once you decide you want to be president of a country, it's no longer about you, and it's no longer about your family. Iwe unkala muntu wa bantu, whether bantu baja sibakukonda or bakukonda, whether bakuzonda or sibakuzonda, you become their person. Why? Because you are their leader. Now, as a leader, you cannot be accepted or appreciated by everyone. However, you still are the leader of even those that don't like you. And so that was President Edgar Lungu. Not everyone liked him. The same way not everyone likes President Hakainde Hichilema. But the fact that majority of the people in the country gave him a duty to represent them and serve them as their leader. You do not expect that President Edgar Lungu can just be treated as an ordinary citizen. Even in his death, he can't just be buried anyhow. That does not mean the government disrespects the wishes of the family or the wishes of the late. It is just following protocol. It is following the system. And that is where we are. But because of politics, because of ego, because of personal interests, we have taken over a year to bury our former president. We are being unfair. We are being unfair. And let me just express my thoughts. Some of us may blame President Hakainde Hichilema for not just letting it go. It's really not about him. That's one thing we don't realize. It's not about him in his individual capacity. It's about the system and setting precedents. He probably doesn't want history and precedents to change under his reign. Because in the previous governments, all the presidents that have died have been buried from home. Why should it be under his reign that a former president is buried in a foreign country, for example? I'm sure he doesn't want to be part of that history. And my fear is, if people think the government may ease their thoughts or decision, no, they will not. Maybe they only will after the court ruling, and that's if the court rules in favor of the family. Because you see, after that ruling, they could have used the force severe, so they could have used the power to go and get the body and be buried. But from what we have read and heard, engagements have been there with the family, and these engagements continue. And I can only pray that an amicable solution is found so that our president is put to rest. It's not good. It's not good. And this is the part where we all need to work together. It's not about, yes, we want to show you that we can teach you a lesson. Not with the death. Let's be human. Not payimfa kuti tiyambolangizana kuti no ise ndise tina mphamvu, ise ndise tina chani. Let's all accept the fact that the president was the president of this country. I've said it before. Personally, I would love President Edgar Lungu to be buried in this country because he was the president of the Republic of Zambia. And whether people liked him or not, he was their president at some point, at least for 7 years. He was their president. You may not like it, but he was your president. You may not like it, but he was the people's president at a time when he was president. And so the differences that were there between him and the current president must not make his body be in the morgue or mortuary for another 1 year. Let's allow the right thing to be done. Let's allow the right thing to be done, man. It hurts. It hurts. But I know that some people still want to politic. There's nothing that we can do. Ahora mapi.